Now from Sports welcomes you to Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Cleveland Browns. The kickoff. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense. Great beginning there under the bright lights of primetime.
Yeah, it takes you back to high school football on a Friday night, doesn't it? When you feel like every eye in the county is on you. In this case, every eye in primetime is on you.
First down, and they go with Swift again. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was not what you would call straight line versus. For a middle linebacker to make this play, he's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside, and he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
Throw outside is complete on the diving effort. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has it first.
Every coach we've ever talked to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lessons to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. And he stopped immediately. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they can let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Williams looking to do it himself. And he gets us from inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him first down.
I am willing to bet that he got a monster grin on his face when he saw what was happening. Mancombs are so committed to denying a big throw that it pulled attention away from him, and he had easy lane to hit, and hit it he did.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 of the 9-yard line. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. Now an audible here into something else. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys.
As this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, they are dominating the line of scrimmage. And he will not only not get the yard he needed.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offense
Only not get the yard he needed. He goes the wrong direction. They went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th. On is Santos for the Bears field goal. Santos' kick is up and through. And it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. Well, they moved the ball well there on the opening series. Running game was in sync. They were knocking on the doorstep, but ultimately Charles will have to settle for the field goal.
Well, they certainly were moving it well, and give this defense a ton of credit. Finally dug their heels in and forced the field goal. That's one of the Bears' game plan. When this offensive line was drive, they think to themselves, we're getting 6. We'll be in a better spot.
Looking to put a drive together.
Cougar 19! Here we go!
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Sanders with a short pass in the hands of the junker. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
That's good for a Browns first down.
19 Tiger. Buffalo 18.
To throw now, here's Sanders. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't. But he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up.
Ready.
On play action, here's Shadur. And it's an incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short from the arm, which is unusual because we saw him. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
And that is incomplete. But a pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
Okay, break. 79 Broncos.
They'll go. Here's Sanders. And they'll go down another 4 is inside the 30. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Lightning 18 Cardinals. 79.
Junkins going to run it out of the gun. Hard working right here as he's got an inside the 20 down to 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Junkins. And it's rolling up right here down the stretch. Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Buffalo lead. Warriors 17.
Throwing, Sanders. That's complete. Right side is behind. He's down inside the 10 to 8. And it comes up a gain of 8. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Here now, 3rd and a yard.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Let's try and run here with Junkins. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Kevin Stefanski going to take a chance, going for it on 4th.
70 Timberwolves. Lightning 18.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert.
I didn't say it again.
The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Williams.
Oh, what plays?
They have to level them down defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. To the air, Williams. And they'll find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. You have to be a little careful. You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone.
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go with zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And this one also slow developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
They still need 6 yards here on 3rd down after the penalty. Looking to throw is Williams.
First down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Oh, this is off the side of his foot.
Oh.
And not a great one there. Out of bounds in the air. And the offense is going to be set up already in enemy territory inside the 45.
Ready. Buffalo 18. Let's go. 60 evil. 60 evil. 60 average. 60. Let's go.
Now Sanders. This short pass in the hands of the Joker. They wind up getting 7 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Looks like they'll move things around here. Sanders. That's the Pharaohs tight end. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Sanders to throw. And this is incomplete with the clock showing just 3 seconds left. A misconnection there. He's had on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be about 60% just to be in the average range.
And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Just one field goal and a tightly played first half as we resume action here in quarter number 3. Tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And they're on the losing easing into things here. What do they need to do if they're going to turn things around, CD?
It's all goes to be the most here, I think, for them, because I think a touchdown here in this opening drive is something they absolutely have to have.
And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use.
And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Seattle Seahawks and the Chicago Bears. Carlos Santos after the opening kick, and we're underway from Soldier Field. Here's Derinkion to return this. Showing a little burst so far. He's a racing past midfield. He can get there. And he does. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's knocked down just inside the 25. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Now here's the Andre Swift on the ground. And this is pushed ahead for game 5. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second.
Kick the running back in motion.
At the 29.
To throw, Williams. And Buckland has it. Is it just before we can pick up that first? 3rd and short coming up from the 33. Williams to throw on 3rd. Ball's out, he lost it. And that should be Seahawks football. Not much after the recovery partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
Walker gets it for the first time. And he's into the front for a game of about 2. month in that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Running with Walker again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offensive line fast.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're staring at a 4th down. Jason Myers now going to try to pull distance. It's no good. It had a leg, but it's aiming wide right. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10.
Yeah, it's a tie back right there.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And he's tackled for the 1st down yardage.
Play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Lovely with the right side. And they bring him down around the 34.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's your bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And when he releases, he gets out, gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Running behind center with Swift. And he's just outside that red zone. United.
Gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he got a bonus yards.
Gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. That's his running back, DeAndre Swift. He's going to be taken down at the 8-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
First and goal.
In the red zone on 1st. Brings it in. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 4-yard line.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. Personnel they had out there, it was going to be tough to stop them either way.
There's a great debate. Is it the X's and O's or the Jimmies and Joes? No debate there. That was the Jimmies and the Joes in their want-to run it right down their throat.
Williams and the Bears getting set to try for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Keeping it on the ground. He made a line of scrimmage, but on that goal line, defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt. Wow, down by just a score, a lot of game to go. Look here, it's an onside try. And it looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
I'd take it right there.
All right, I'm going to need your expertise here, Rob. You don't ever really call an onside kick there on a win, do you? That had to be pre-planned, right?
Yeah, I think that was on the table well before they scored the touchdown, but here's the problem. That group on the other side, they were prepared, they were ready for it, and now they're adding a little bit of momentum to that side.
They're going to keep moving forward, Rob, down inside the opposing 30. They managed 22 on the rim and a first down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, one of the best of them take advantage of it.
Going to the ground again on first. They're going to move him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, this defense has not had an answer, Kate, for either of the first 2 plays on this drive. And this had everybody, you and me, every fan believing. So they're only 1 play away from points on the board.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Inside the red zone. He's caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Well, you like these results on 4th completion right there. Like the window, all options are now available to you on 2nd and the
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now an inside give to Walker. He's going to be hauled down to the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready though, you can recycle it, save it for later. Get that next 3rd down coming.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we hit our 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Walker. He goes the wrong way and he's going to lose several here.
So it's a perfect example, teaching tape, for why these defensive coaches say, let's get population to the ball. Because if one guy misses a tackle, it doesn't get out. You populate the football, and you create a tackle for loss.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, Darnold. To the end zone.
This is the foul, bro.
Practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's a money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Got 3 tight ends out there now. Here's 3rd and goal. Trying to run it with Walker. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through. Gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there is
And Duvernay to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Now here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he will have this across that.
Fumble that bitch again.
Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down. Here's Swift. And he drives this across midfield down in the enemy territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's Williams. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive run. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Moving on quick. He's not going to get the yard they need. He only gets back to the line. That's going to bring up fourth down. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. They'll run it for Swift. And his short game gets them to lose it down. They're going to bring up offense here.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Williams on first down. On the move, hit it right. Moving right, aims it out down the sideline.
Man, hell nah. Man, boy, that's crazy.
Down Chicago. The Bears earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down the final moments block, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Ben Johnson dialing it up. They're going to try for the two-point conversion.
Bears will line up for the
Final throw before the break. It's gone. And he will reach the end zone to a perfect ending to the first half. They get a touchdown and take on the two-point drive. We'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. Things go well so far. Has midfield, and he's got space. It's a foot race. And our last play of the half's going to be a touchdown. He takes the kick.
Second one.
Flags down, that's going to count. So, Rock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key
Stop
word there is
playing with me.
finish. Because you want to have that mindset. Even early in the game, the field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams and take it a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Jason Myers.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. The coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. He's taken down at 42 to 30. Brought down by Malik Woolen.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
We send a man in motion. Working from the gun, Williams. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here.
And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Williams to throw on first. Throwing out route complete. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he set out. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's on the first.
Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Again, it's Williams. Completed to his running back. Gets it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
That's just so good. That is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Whiskey!
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Drops it underneath, Swift. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
To the air yet again, Williams. Buys time, rolling right. Got near the goal.
Man, I'll keep doing this shit, bro. Oh.
The Bears cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they push in for 6 Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? When making a one-score game in the fourth quarter, it could go either way.
Williams has his guys set, looking to tack onto that touchdown.
Bears will line up for the
All right, they're going to throw for it. Hit it out right.
Get him, man. Why y'all let me get in my bro?
That gives them a 1-point lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Young on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
at their own 26-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. He starts quickly heading in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just your quarterbacks, Rocky, who have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometimes well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Heading in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Here's Darnold. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's taken down after a very productive first and 10. That's a catch. Jackson Smith and Jigba. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 39. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. Too quickly here.
Seahawks. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Going on first. Here's Darnold. He's got
Damn, I seen the ball.
Looks like he got it to the 47.
You get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Come to the line here, second and 9. And again, it's Darnold. Forced out to his right.
Shit.
An interception is dropped. Looks a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
This our last play of the quarter. Marcus Darnold on third down.
Come on, man.
Leaps and brings us to the end of this third quarter. Just one quarter remaining in this one. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. An important attempt coming up here for Jason Myers. It's 44 yards here from the left hand.
God, not again.
Direction doesn't look good here. He missed it right. And the deficit remains unchanged here in the fourth.
He's going to be asking himself the same question on the walk back to the sideline, sitting on the bench, leaving the stadium, on the bus, wherever he goes. What went wrong? Why did the accuracy he shows in warm-ups disappear right when his team needed him the most?
This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. He starts out his drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Williams from the gun. Complete right side. Burton has it. And he's tackled for no gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw. That's a cut for the first. He'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A gain of 11 on that play. And that'll be first down Chicago.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Now inside handoff to Swift. He's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen in coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and back who can show off his wheels.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Connecting moves back here, Swift. And he gets this forward to the 19. Bring this to the line. receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
I would agree with that. There's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with. And when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, they'll look for him.
So this would potentially ice the game right here. They're going for two and trying to make it a two-possession game.
The Bears will line up for the two-point conversion.
They're trying to move that. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails.
Seahawks 21.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Jaheim now to return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
Trailing by one score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into a good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Back to throw. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
It is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. And off to Walker from the gun. And short and Walker from Holt. And now 3rd and short coming up on their own 44. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Gonna throw it. He has the first over the middle. And they get this down to 44 before he stops. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Gain of 13 yards. First down, Seahawks.
Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Toss play. This is Walker. He works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Setting up to pass. It's on the end route. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and come right inside. It's a good way to reset those chains.
Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they're showing to have one left at their disposal. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Toss right side. Here's Walker. So much for finishing things on the ground. He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Setting up 2nd and goal. Here he is to throw. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. offense job, Rob. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Look to throw it.
Goodness, dog. Oh my goodness. This nigga blew the fucking god dang. GG, dog. GG. Yeah.
So 2-point goal does end up yielding 2 points, but it's definitely not the sign the scoreboard that we were expecting.
No, I don't think it's the first thing on the audience's mind as they get ready to run it, but it's definitely on the defensive mind to make up for the touchdown they just gave up. They're looking for opportunities to affect the score. This time they were able to.
Ollie set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's Duvernay on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line. But he's hauled down. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. The Bears come away with the win. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that.